Reach us to reach your dream destination. Welcome to our video on becoming a Canadian permanent resident. If you are granted permanent resident status in Canada, you can enjoy many benefits such as the ability to live and work anywhere in the country. Canada permanent residents. Permanent residents also have access to universal healthcare and social services. You might be wondering what's the difference between permanent residence and citizenship. Permanent residents are not Canadian citizens and there are certain requirements they must fulfill to keep their status. If you are a permanent resident, you can sponsor your spouse, common law partner, and dependent children. The children of Canadian permanent residents can study for free until secondary school, and post-secondary school is more affordable than it is for international students. Permanent residents can apply for a Canadian citizenship after residing in the country for 3 out of 5 years. They have rights that are protected under Canadian law. Once a person becomes a resident, they may apply for a Canadian permanent resident card, essential for travel in and out of the country. The permanent resident card is usually valid for 5 years. The government encourages permanent residents to renew their cards within 6 months of expiration. However, if a permanent resident is outside Canada and does not have a valid PR card, they can apply for a permanent resident travel document. To maintain permanent resident status, one must meet a residency obligation, which refers to being physically present in Canada for at least 730 days within a 5-year period. If you wish to become a Canadian citizen, consult with an immigration expert to understand the different residency obligations. Contrary to popular belief, a Canadian permanent resident doesn't lose their status when their PR card expires. The status can only be lost through an official process. If a resident wants to give up their status, they may submit an application to voluntarily do so. There are several immigration pathways to become a Canadian permanent resident. These include skilled immigration, business immigration, sponsorship, humanitarian programs. To find out if you're eligible for Canadian immigration, you can complete a free online assessment. Link given in the description below.